Now, from the Columbia Basin, your local news source, this is iFIBER One News, presented in high definition. The #1 source for real-time local news, local sports headlines, and our very own Weather Center forecast covering the entire Columbia Basin. With your iFIBER One News team, reporting news in real time as it's happening. From the iFIBER Communications HD broadcast studio in Ephrata, Washington, this is iFIBER One News, and it starts now.
Welcome to iFIBER One News. I'm Glenn Butler, reporting on your news from around the Columbia Basin for Wednesday, June 26th. Tonight, we report on a man being killed near Royal City when he was struck by a pickup, and how Grant County is adding a 3rd District Court judge. We also look at the termination of a Soap Lake fire chief, and how drones could be used to farm potatoes. In sports, Big Ben's new volleyball coach is getting ready to host their summer camp, and the Mariners finish up a disappointing game against the Pirates. Our spotlight story tonight is about how a group of people are moving forward with creating a dog park in Moses Lake. And we have the latest weather forecast for the Columbia Basin from the iFIBER One Weather Center. Our top story tonight: a 77-year-old Royal City man died this morning after reportedly walking onto State Route 26, where he was struck by a pickup truck. Oscar Alejandro Nunez, a 23-year-old Pasco man, was driving a 2007 GMC Sierra pickup with a trailer west on SR 26, about half a mile east of Royal City. According to the Washington State Patrol, Manuel Orozco Garvia reportedly entered the road and was struck in the westbound lane. He was pronounced dead at the scene. As Tyson Hill prepares to become Grant County's 3rd District Court judge, the county is still working on renovations to the Moses Lake Courthouse. The county commissioners unanimously chose Hill to fill the position in April. The position was created in 2011 by the state legislator and former Governor Chris Gregoire. A committee narrowed the candidates to 3, and the commissioners selected Hill to fill the spot. Hill is scheduled to be sworn in at 4 p.m. on Friday in Grant County District Court in Courtroom 1 in Ephrata. District Court officials began working on plans last year to make a new courtroom for Hill at the Moses Lake Court building on Wheeler Road. The county budgeted $250,000 to renovate the building. To read more about the remodeling project and its hurdles, visit us online at ifiber1.com/news. A series of Quincy gang-related fights led to a C Street shooting Saturday night. Prosecutors charged 24-year-old Rigoberto Vasquez with 2 counts of assault in the 1st degree in Grant County Superior Court. Quincy police reported issues between 2 rival gangs flared earlier in the night when a gang member was attacked outside of a convenience store. Later in the evening, the assault victim reportedly got into an argument outside of a residence on the 100 block of C Street Southwest with rival gang members. A witness reportedly saw Vasquez pull a gun, and then a gun was produced by the group in front of the home. Surveillance footage allegedly shows Vasquez point the gun at the head of another man. Shots were reported by both a 911 caller and the shot spotter system at about 11 p.m. The system allegedly determined the shots occurred between both houses, and it was unclear who shot first. Police found bullet holes in the front of both homes and 2 spent .40 caliber shell casings in front of one of the homes. One man was shot in the leg. Soap Lake Fire Chief Dan Shields was terminated. There are few details about the move, but a city official did confirm Shields was terminated this week. Soap Lake Mayor Raymond Gravel told iFIBER One News that he couldn't comment yet, but planned to issue a press release by July 1st. Shields declined to comment. Volunteers with the fire department are claiming the city accused Shields of taking money and materials from the fire department. Soap Lake Police Chief Glenn Quantz says while he did not take any part in any conversations between the fire chief and the mayor prior to Shields' dismissal, he may be obligated to look into the allegations of theft. Quantz said, "I have not started any sort of internal investigation at this point. That doesn't mean I won't be asked to do so in the immediate future." Each of the people you see here have warrants for their arrest and are wanted by various law enforcement agencies. If you see any of these people, the DOC asks that you do not attempt to detain or apprehend them, but immediately call police. You can call the Department of Corrections at 509-764-6180 during the day or 509-762-1160 after 5 p.m. We will be back after these messages with the latest from our iFIBER One Weather Center, sports, and more news.